Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Fener Budgets, and today I'll be cash stuffing a total of $1,060 into my envelopes after missing one paycheck in July. The reason that I didn't cash stuff last paycheck is because my parents and my brother came to visit me in Montreal, and they met my fiance's family. We had a little engagement party, we ate a lot, we celebrated, we had so much fun, and of course this comes with a price. So that's why I didn't touch my envelopes, but I rather spend my paycheck for all these events. And I'm not sad at all because family comes first. Anyways, let's start with the wallet in this cash stuffing. Of course, nothing is left after a couple of weeks of spending. However, I do have some coins here. Oh, I forgot to bring my coin trades. Okay, I have $4, $5, $6, $7 left. Let me put this aside and immediately update my coin tracker because I'm getting close to finish $100 in this tracker. So today we are gonna be adding $7 and the remaining is 22.25. Amazing. I think after a couple of paycheck I will be ready to exchange these coins with a $100 bill. Perfect. So let's cash stuff our wallet. Starting with groceries, as always, I'm putting in $150 because I still have a lot of food at my home, and I don't think I'm gonna need a lot of money for groceries for the upcoming 2 weeks. Perfect. Eating out is getting a $50 bill. Again, I'm not trying to eat out, especially this time of the year because everywhere is packed. Montreal is a very touristic city and it has a lot of festivals, but it's fun, but it's impossible to find a place to eat. So I think $50 would work for me. Spending this week, getting $40. Let me see if I have a bad one. I think yes, 40. And the spending is literally splurge. I have envelopes for all my spendings, and this is for my splurge envelope. And I think 40 is pretty good amount. Coffee, this paycheck is getting 10. Oh. And finally, buffer is getting its 2 5s as per usual. Perfect. So the wallet is all done, and let's move on to long-term / high priority savings. I changed my envelopes. I made some new envelopes for myself, as well as this beautiful dashboard. It says your pace, and definitely this is all about our pace in cash stuffing. So, and I made these envelopes. I used the half of the vellum paper in these envelopes. Excuse me, because I am right now using more placeholders, and I kind of want to see what's inside before I cash stuff. So I'm so happy with the design, and I changed their place according to my priorities. And I'm starting with wedding. It's my biggest priority right now. I am gonna be having my wedding in December, and right now I'm searching for places, and it's expensive. But this week it is getting $250. 100 is in placeholder because I want to have a solid 1K in my wedding account for my wedding dress. This is what I budgeted for my wedding dress. Some prices are ridiculous, and I think 1K is very reasonable for a wedding dress. So instead of having this 900 and 100 placeholder, I'm just gonna change it with 1000 placeholder and adding this 150. My wedding envelope, I now have $1,150. So this 1000 is for my wedding dress, and I am gonna use this bank tracker for my wedding envelope to kind of track what is the amount in the bank is working for. So category here is the dress, and amount 1K. And my next goal is to save $500 for hair and makeup. is right. Perfect. Okay, moving ahead, investments is getting $60. However, what I do is a direct transfer of $100. So I'm gonna put this 100 into this envelope, and I'll take this 20 and these 10s here. So I have 1,800 and 900 invested. This is amazing and crazy at the same time. So I'm gonna also be changing these into the 900 placeholders. So 1,900. Perfect. Emergency, yes, it is getting $50, but unfortunately I have to unstuff my emergency envelope today. There was a little emergency, and there is a medical bill that I wasn't aware of. First of all, I had to pay this from my emergency envelope, and the other emergency is that I had no idea that my passport is about to expire, and I have a lot of plans with my passport, so I had to renew it. And for that, I'm gonna be using this tracker to kind of like save the money and then transfer it to my emergency. But at the end of this video, I will have a like little unstuffing for a couple of envelopes. So that's for later. But for now, I have 500, 600, 700, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75. But this money is gone, basically, and unfortunately. But hey, this money was for any kind of emergency, and yes, I couldn't reach my goal, but still, you know, I was prepared. I had some money aside. I didn't put myself into debt, so that's also positive. Extra debt is getting $20, right? And I'm gonna be coloring in this $20 icon in this little tracker. And we now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 in extra debt. USD savings is on hold right now, and health is getting 25. So this 20 and 5. So in my health envelope, I now have 20, 40, 50, 60, and 65. And travels, my toxic envelope, like whenever I have money, it's something pops up and it's gone. However, this time I have to pay myself for my passport renewal, and instead of like tracking this in the emergency, I want to track it in the travels. So I'm gonna be using this savings challenge for that, and each icon is gonna be for $10, and the total it will give me 200. And today I'll be coloring in these 2 passports. It's been a crazy period of my life, like crazy. I mean, those days that you think that 24 hours is not enough, I definitely felt that. So it's getting its 20. But let me put that aside to dry. That's that. My birthday envelope is getting also 20. And I will be checking this 5, 10, and 20. So in my birthday envelope, I now have 50, 70, 90, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55. I want to complete this tracker and then I will stop probably because I don't have a lot of time, but I think I will have saved $185 for my birthday, and I think it's more than enough. I added new envelope, that's future baby. I'm not pregnant or anything, but I'm definitely planning to, maybe upcoming year. But today it is getting $5 just to remind myself that I have to put some money aside. Perfect. So let's put that tracker back in. And this binder is all done right now. Moving ahead, my people's binder. So my parents, like my mother's birthday is fully funded at $100, and today we are gonna be unstuffing this, and it's not getting anything today. My brother though is getting $20, So he now has 25. My love is getting 25, 20, and 5. So he now has 20, 30, 40, 50, and $60. So our anniversary is in September, and I have to pay more attention to that envelope because we want to do something fun, and I don't know what yet, but definitely something fun, and I want to surprise him. Gifts is getting $10. So we now have 10, 20, 25, and 30. I am done pretty much all of the birthdays of my friends because this envelope is for their birthday. However, I'm gonna need that gift money for because I want to ask one of my friends to be my witness during the official wedding, and I'm gonna prepare a little basket for her. So that's this binder done. And moving ahead, variable expenses binder also has a new dashboard. Starting with self-care, I think I'm putting in 25, 20, and a 5. So in self-care, I have 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65. That's enough for another round of nails. That's good. Home needs is getting 20. And we now have 20, 40, 50, 55. Moving we'll be getting $80, so 50, 70, and 80. Because me and my fiance, we are moving in October, at the end of October, and I will need some funds for that. And I think as of August 2nd cash stuffing, I'm gonna increase the amount here dramatically because it will be my priority rather than the wedding, because for wedding I still have time, but for moving I'm running out of time right now. In moving, I now have 150, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 300, 10, and 20. 320. Fun times. This paycheck is getting $15, and we are completing this cute tracker here. 5, 10, and 15. Perfect. Let's put that aside. And in fun times, I now have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 5, 75, 85. I'm gonna put $15 more to make it fully funded because I like to have $100 in this envelope, and I don't want to overstuff it because, you know, these fun times are the things that like me and my fiance is doing every once in a while. So it's a pretty good amount, having $100 there. Wardrobe is getting $20. And in wardrobe, I now have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70. I want to buy a little summer dress that I've been wanting for a long time, but I also have a lot of dresses. So I'm debating if I should buy it or just save this money for something else. Subscriptions is empty because last time we have completed Uber One yearly payment, and now I'm saving up for Amazon yearly payment. I'm already like subscribed yearly, but the bill is gonna come in the beginning of the year, so I am slowly getting ready for that. And coffee stock up is gonna be getting $10. So we now have 10, 20, 30, and 40. This is for the Nespresso pods that I'm using. And finally, my shopping and splurge envelope is getting $10. Perfect. That's this binder all done. Moving ahead into my savings challenges, and I want to start with this scoop up savings challenge is getting 20 and 5. So let me color in 5 more scoops here. 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. So in this challenge, I now have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. First 100, almost halfway there, because this tracker is saving me $240. This is cool. And roll the dice game. Last time we roll for this icon, which has $10, and today it's getting its first $10. And let's roll for the upcoming paycheck. So what I do is that I roll the dice twice and then crisscross the numbers, and then I will see the icon which represents some certain amount of money to save, basically. So let's start with here, 2 and 6. That means $5. I'm gonna do that again. 4 and 1. That's also 5. So again, we will be saving $10 for the upcoming cash stuffing. Yeah. Perfect. So I have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and $70 left. What I normally do is make a separate video and roll the dice for my mini savings. However, this pay period, I want to complete one challenge to redistribute that amount into my envelopes, because it's been sitting there for a while and I want to get rid of it. So for that, I will be adding money into all of the savings challenges and finish one of them. And starting with this one, this is from Budget with Amanda. It's a freebie on her Ko-fi. She has a lot of cute challenges. It's getting 10. And I will be coloring in 2 circles here. 1 and 2. So it now has $20. Perfect. A Day of a Bear challenge is from my shop if you are interested. This is a very cute one. And today it's getting $10 as well. And we have one more bear to complete this challenge. Hopefully next cash stuffing. So we now have 10, 20, 25, and $30 in this mini. Perfect. And this one is from Ina Budgets, and it will save me $50. And today it's getting 10 as well. And let's do this 4, 5, and 10. So we have $10 more to complete this one. And we now have 20, 30, 35, and $40. Perfect. Number 5, this one is the one that I want to complete, and today it's getting $20, and we should have $80 here. Let's finish this challenge first. Perfect. So we now have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, and $80, and we will redistribute this. And for the upcoming paycheck, I want to start a new challenge. Hopefully I can do roll and save game. I want to start this one. This is from Bookish Mama Budget, and it's very cute. So let's make each icons for $2.50. And it will save me probably for $40. Exactly. And this one is from my Ko-fi shop as a freebie. It's getting $10, and we will color in 2 circles here. 1 and 2. Perfect. It now has $15. And finally, this savings challenge is from Maple Budgeting, and I'm gonna be putting in $10 just to start. And let's do these $10 crystals here. Perfect. So the savings challenges all done this week. I will quickly distribute this money. So starting with moving, it's getting $20 because, as I said, it's a big priority and I want to put as much as I can. So this 20, and we now have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 30, and $40. 340. That's good. And in this one, I want to put $50. So we now have 1,200. But unstuffing is coming soon. And finally, I want to put $10 into my birthday envelope just to be able to complete this before my birthday. Miss getting this 10. So we now have 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130, 140, 50, 60, 65. Perfect. 20 more dollars and then we are done in this envelope. And since we are here, let's start unstuffing from this one. So from my wedding envelope, I know it doesn't make sense to put money and then take it out, but I just want to keep myself accountable about my money, what I'm doing, and I'm making sure that recording it because sometimes I don't remember. I have to take $90 out of this envelope because I owe $90 to a translator because there are documents to be translated in French because we are gonna get married in Quebec soon. So that's for that. And emergency, of course. Unfortunately, I am unstuffing this money. I'm not gonna be sad. I'm not gonna be sad. This was for that. So one, like whatever. We will start refresh as of next paycheck. And is there anything else? Oh no, not this one. And for my parents' envelope, I purchased my mother's gift, so I have to pay myself back. Let's do this, and we will start building that back up again. And finally, I purchased some household items that I have to unstuff, $35. So 20 and 35. We are left with $20, which is okay. I don't think I will need anything sometime soon. So let's see how much we are taking back to the bank, because this 500 was already in the bank, so we are not gonna count that. It's already spent, I mean. It's a lot of money. 100, 200, 50, 70, 90, 310, 20, 30, 40, 60, 80, 400, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 470, 100, 250, 20, 40, 60, 80, 350. Okay, 350, 70, 90, 410, 430, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500. Yes. 500 is going back to the bank. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching this video and hanging around with me. I hope you guys like my video. Give me a thumbs up, and I hope to see you guys in my upcoming video. Take care of yourselves. Bye.